I
Miguel,
mean?
I would agree with you. I would agree with you if like the system was like indifferent. If the hardships were there, but
No,
the
it has
system
to
was
be. It
indifferent.
can't be indifferent. It's a
It's
relationship.
malicious.
It
It's
has to be
malicious then.
against. It has to be malicious.
and and it has to do with the excellence, the pursuit of excellence, because the pursuit of excellence and the system promotes a certain archetype that if you become successful or whatever, this is excellence or whatever. Even we
I'm
can
not
talking
saying that
about.
that's excellence, dude. That's not my. That's not my
So
definition of
so
excellence.
what? How would you define excellence?
Um, Reaching your full potential.
And what is reaching the full potential?
So reaching your full potential is unlocking every single facet, every single character within you that you can unlock
Possibly.
to find out truly 100% who you are from 0 to 100 and what your breaking point is. That's it.
I don't understand. Elaborate on that.
Okay, so say for
What do you mean
example,
unlocking? What do you mean unlocking? Like if you're if
okay,
let's say you're
unlocking. So
let's say you're a
okay, sir.
closet pedophile, you have
No,
to
no, no,
unlock
no.
that.
No, no, we don't have to. Again,
No,
that's a negative thing.
I don't know.
But you
I'm
can
just
look at it
asking a
as a
question.
positive. Okay, I'll give it to you in a positive way. So you got a guy who's he's relatively talented when it comes to baking. He bakes cakes, but he works in a little shop, right? How do you unlock this guy's fullest potential, the greatest ideas he has to make the best cake he's ever gonna make, ever? You have to give him exposure. You have to give him options. You have to give him all the ingredients. You
I
have to
don't believe
put him out there.
like
He
that.
has to cook for thousands of people.
No,
He has to
no,
be in the
no,
most stressful situation so that you
no,
can see at what point is this guy going to break or what's the best cake he could do under these circumstances. Now, if
no.
you're
I
thinking
disagree.
small minded, yeah, you can leave him in a little baking shop and he just makes his little cakes and whatever.
I
And,
disagree.
you're going to
Miguel,
have a
I
small
Okay,
disagree with.
okay,
demographic
okay,
of
okay.
people who
Wait,
are.
I also disagree
let me
with
ask one more
Miguel.
question to Miguel.
Ask a
Because I
question,
gave
but
him a
Let me
degree.
ask
I
one.
gave him a
Let me ask one question to Miguel. One more question. What do you say? And it's a two questions in one. What do you say that the only person to actually achieve unlocking all the this his full potential was Jesus Christ?
Okay, so you're asking if Jesus was the only person to unlock his true potential. Is that what you're saying? His
No, I'm asking
100%.
if if he's the only person who fully like committed to excellence and unlocking all the potential that a human can unlock.
No, no, I don't think it was Jesus, and I don't think Jesus would even fall into that category of doing such a thing.
Okay, so then we
Because
disagree on everything.
yeah, because Jesus is a
Yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
He doesn't have to unlock anything. He just has to
No,
come
but
do
he
what he
was a
has to
man.
do.
He made himself a man. He lived the
Yeah,
life of a
yeah.
man.
yeah, but it was easy
Exactly.
for him. He could just lift up one finger, and he had a horde of angels to come down, like he said.
No, no,
So
no, 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 no,
yeah,
no,
he
no, no,
unlocked
no.
what he
But
had to
no,
No,
unlock.
no,
yeah,
no, no,
but
no,
no,
no.
But
But
he's a
he,
God.
bro,
no,
He's a
but he
God. He's
came
a
down. No, no,
creator,
no, no,
dude.
no, 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 no. But he came
no,
down as
but
man,
for the
and the
same
whole
Dude, dude,
point.
people,
No, the
Miguel,
whole point
dude.
of
for the
Jesus.
You don't
The whole
Miguel,
point of
understand. You
Jesus.
don't
listen,
understand. You don't understand. You design.
You're
You
wrong there. You're
design
wrong there.
Minecraft.
You're wrong
hey,
there.
You
hey,
Te
design. You
fuiste
Miguel,
duro.
design
I
and you script
Ahí la
Minecraft, and then you
cagaste.
go
Ahí
into
la
the game.
cagaste.
Come on, dude.
No, 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 no,
no,
no,
You
no,
know
no,
all
no,
the
no, no,
cheat
no, no,
the
no,
codes and
no, no,
same.
everything.
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
Dude,
no,
no, no,
because
no,
it's
no.
Jesus
code.
did
You're
No,
talking
Earth.
about
no,
Jesus
because
did
Jesus
Earth on
came
easy
when
mode.
no, when
Easy.
Jesus came, he didn't
no,
come as God.
wrong.
He came as a man, and that's the
Dude, he's
reason.
the
No,
creator of the
no, 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 no,
universe.
no, no,
¿Tú,
no,
tú
no, no,
crees que
no,
ese
no,
tigre
no,
cogió
no, no,
lucha?
no, no. That's why when he was tempted by
bro.
the devil.
Obviously, bro.
No, no, no. He was tempted by the devil, and the
Are
devil
you
told him,
joking, bro? That's
no, 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 no,
blasphemy.
no,
Fue
no, no,
así,
no,
fue
no, no,
así.
no, 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 no,
Jesús
no,
llegó
no,
al
no.
cielo y hizo así. Abba, Abba.
No, 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 no. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's totally wrong.
No, no,
No, no,
no,
no, no,
Dude,
bro.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
come on. I
No,
mean,
because
come
if it
on.
was plain and
dude, you know
easy,
where
Imagine,
I've heard, look,
imagine,
no,
you know
you know
where
why
I've
you're
heard
imagine
wrong.
this
sweating
theology
blood.
before?
No,
You know where I've heard
no,
this
the man
theology
sweating
before?
blood.
Evangelicals. They have
No,
this idea. Oh,
you know why you're wrong, Miguel. You know why you're wrong,
Dios,
Miguel.
Dios. Ay,
You
Dios vino
know,
al mundo.
you know
Dios
why
vino
you're
al
wrong.
mundo.
You know why you're wrong.
Y vino al mundo y grande cosa.
You know
Y
why you're
vino
No,
al
wrong.
but
mundo
we go back to the same
y,
question. Why
No,
can't you say
y,
yes?
you're
The
wrong
question is,
Bro,
because
y.
he is the
he
archetype,
unlocked.
and he is the archetype for every human
exactly.
being, not only for men, for women as well. And And to
I
go a little
disagree.
No,
I
wait.
disagree
there's a
Miguel,
formula.
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
There's a formula.
Jesus
Because
didn't
he
play it
cracked-
in
he
easy
cracked-
mode.
he-
Jesus played it with our same rules, and the reason why is because when he was in the desert and he was fasting for like 40 days, if he wanted to, if he was in easy mode, he would have turned the stone to bread and
Yes.
ate it. But since he wasn't,
Yes.
he was
Yeah, dude,
he
but
was
that's
with
what I
the
mean.
same
But
rules
he's
of
God.
humans.
He's
He
God.
was-
He's literally
Yeah.
God.
No,
He's
but he
literally
was
God.
God in human
He's
But he
form.
literally
made
God.
himself a
He
man.
he he,
had
he
to
had the
die
But it
same
for
doesn't matter.
limitations.
He's still
He had
God.
no.
He's still
He
God.
had the same limitations
No,
of
no,
you and me.
no.
He had the same
He had the
limitations
same
of you and me,
limitations and the
and he
same
couldn't.
temptations.
I
he
understand, but
he
still,
couldn't
the
jump off-
hardware,
no,
the hardware,
he
the
couldn't-
hardware
he-
was human,
no, he
but the
couldn't jump-
software
he couldn't
was
jump off a
God.
bridge.
That's the whole
Exactly,
point why we have to
exactly.
be on God mode in order
Yeah,
to do
but-
God-like
But
things.
Yeah.
that's what's impressive about it, bro. That's
Exactly.
what's impressive about it. is
Yeah,
that
it's
he
impressive
being
for us
God-
because we're mere mortals, but for a God, it's
No,
like
no,
No,
that's
bro.
no,
what he
Because
does.
if I gave you God's powers, if I gave you God's powers,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
I gave you this body, bro, you would be an absolute madman.
Exactly.
Of course,
So that's
God
why.
would have to
That's
destroy
what's
me.
impressive.
Exactly.
No, that's what's
exactly.
impressive about it. That's what's impressive about it.
No,
What's
Is that he
impressive about it
came?
is that
He came. He
down
could have
It's
to
used all the
impressive
cheat
for us,
codes.
dude, but
no,
not for
he
God.
came.
For God, it's
no,
easy.
he came.
That's what
he
I
could have
mean.
used all the cheat
I
codes.
understand what you
but
guys
he
are
didn't.
trying to
Also-
say. Yes,
also-
100%,
and
but still,
also-
Let
and
me ask
also
one more
not to
question
it's
put
just
the fact that
perspective. At
he
the end of
also
the
had
day,
let me ask.
like-
Let me ask another question.
Wait,
It's
let
just
David
perspective.
finish. Let David finish. That David was gonna say something. What were you gonna say?
No, because I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
yeah.
like you also have to take into account as well that he had the prospect of carrying every single person's sin as well, which he was.
Yes.
I mean, he was sweating blood. Come on, I mean,
And
it's
David,
not.
David, you hit the nail on the head, and that's where my question is coming to Miguel. I want Miguel to, if you know what is UBP. Have you ever heard about that?
No.
UBP, Universal Preferable Behavior. And the guy that explained the universal preferable behavior, he said that Jesus unlocked this one, the universal preferable behavior. He unlocked it, and what it means to unlock the universal preferable behavior is means that anything that you do, is the best universal is that is the best. And then if you're doing this one, it's gonna affect all the people that are around you. And that's the only reason why you do it, is because you're gonna affect all these people that are around you. It has to be universally on a universal level. So there's certain
So you
things
were gonna
that
ask me a
fall-
question.
No, I was
Yeah,
asking
what
you
was
if you know. I actually thought that you-
Okay,
I think I'm
actually
gonna have
thought that
to
you-
get a
Look.
minor degree in Cantonese to understand that.
guys, let me say. Look, I understand what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
That he unlocked, but he didn't unlock God-like. He unlocked human-like. So what he did was
Yeah.
he unlocked the best path for humanity in terms of salvation. And with that, I agree with you 100%. And we can argue about whether it was difficult or not. That's
No,
besides the
the
point.
original
I mean,
question
yes
was
or no, it doesn't
no.
matter. I hold the right to change my opinion on that. Yes,
The
if it was
only
difficult
way
or
the only way salvation is valid as a gift is if it was the most difficult task that you can perform
for a human,
for a human. Yes,
and that's where my
But
argument lies.
that's the only way it's paid. Like the
Yeah.
salvation is paid for.
Okay, but you
The
have
only
to
way
take into
salvation is paid
consideration.
for.
Okay, so but you have to take into consideration that Jesus was also an incel. So he didn't exactly.
Tú estás pasado,
You know what I mean?
bro. Tú estás pasado, bro.
He-
Dude, he was celibate, and he hung around a bunch
I
of
don't-
12 guys who were also celibate,
No, but an incel is involuntary.
and they went around.
So he
and they
wasn't
went
an
around.
incel.
No,
Because
I think
an
he was a
incel
vol cell.
exactly.
He was
Okay, so
voluntary
he was
celibate.
MGTOW. So he was MGTOW. Big
Exactly.
deal. Okay, MGTOW, incel, big difference. You
No,
got to take
it
into
is a big
consideration that
difference.
there was a couple of dudes. Dude, what he was not. Absolutely, he was.
Yeah, but it's a big difference. It's not like he wasn't. It's not like he was out
What do you
there
mean it was a
trying to
big
get
difference?
pussy. I'll say that doesn't make sense.
No, he didn't get married. He didn't get
Yeah, but
married.
he
He didn't
wasn't-
talk
He
about
wasn't
marriage.
trying to. Because
So that's
his
why
purpose.
I disagree with Gabriel, because Gabriel was saying, oh, and I believe he unlocked that for men and women. It's like, what?
No.
And
He-
what?
No,
And
Gabriel's,
what?
Gabriel's
And
original
what women don't even fall into that category.
Gabriel's original question
They don't
was,
even fall.
No, Gabriel's original question was, did Jesus fulfill his full potential of a human being? And then that's a yes for me. I think he did.
Did he?
Did
Yes,
he,
absolutely.
did he unlock his full
100%.
potential? That's what the question
No,
was in
I
the
don't think.
beginning.
That's the thing. I don't think he did. I don't think he did because I think he unlocked what he needed to unlock in order for
Yeah,
us
that's
to
his full
understand who he
potential
was.
because your full potential
But it's
is
unlimited. It's
no, 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 no,
unlimited.
no,
It's
no,
unlimited.
no, no.
It's
Because I
unlimited.
think your full
It's
potential is only
unlimited.
something that can be like you can't unlock something more
N-
than
No,
what you can
I
unlock.
mean, yeah, I think like you can't like perfection is the you can't unlock more than that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you live a
You can
life
only
of
unlock so
perfection,
much. With the cards that you're given, you can only unlock so much. Like I can't
That's okay. So
unlock
what are we saying?
things.
We're saying he unlocked the full because that was the max. Okay,
Exactly, obviously.
the under
He
the
unlocked
constraints that he was
he
in.
unlocked
Okay, yes, I agree with you. Yeah,
100%
I
of
agree
what
with you.
he
Yes,
could unlock. Like
that's a
my
solid
full
argument. Yeah,
potential
I agree.
isn't the full potential of somebody else.
Yeah,
We
but it
have
was
different
capped.
potentials.
It was capped. It was capped. It was capped.
Well, because
Literally
humans are capped.
by the definition of reality, it was capped. So that was it.
yeah,
Yeah.
If we
But that's
uncapped it, then
100%
yes,
then.
it would be
It's still
more.
100%.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
100% of
you
10
you can't unlock 110%
of
of
a number.
something.
It's 100% of a number.
Yeah.
If the number's 20,
Yes.
then yes, he did
Yes.
20.
You
Okay, yes. But what
you
I'm saying is that numbers are infinite, and then you can't. And unless you cap something, then you can't define it. And so, if you want to define it, yeah, yeah, okay, I agree.
And then
I'm
and
not
then
gonna.
the
I'm
question
not gonna
is, and
argue
then I
against that.
guess Gabriel's question or your question was, we have to unlock our full potential, and I think our numbers are different. Like Jesus' number was probably a 10, mine is like a 2. My full
Yeah, but
potential is like a 2.
my answer to Gabriel is, how do we know what our number
And
is?
then no, and then my
If we're not in the most stringent society, in the most
yeah,
stringent system that gives us the
and
most
then
options,
I'm saying the
so that we
system
can
is
reveal that number.
the system. What do you think if the system was built different? More people would unlock their full potential.
No, but that's the whole point. What you're trying to do is not unlock people's potential. You're not trying to see how many numbers people have. What
Well,
you're
why
trying to
not?
see is
Why not?
who is
Isn't that the whole
able.
point?
No, because
I
that's what you're
think,
trying to.
yeah,
That's what you're trying to find out. You're trying to find out who is able to unlock it.
yeah.
Despite the
I
scenario.
And if
think
you make
though
it
that I would
easier for
agree,
them, you know what I
Miguel.
mean?
I would agree with you. I would agree with you if like the system was like indifferent. You know, if the hardships were there, but
No,
the
it has
system
to
was
be. It
indifferent.
can't be indifferent. It's a
It's
relationship.
malicious.
It
It's
has to be
malicious then.
against. It has to be malicious because you're trying to find the best. You see what I
But
mean? It's
you're
like
not
playing a
trying to
video
find
game,
the
a
best because
shooting
if you
video
find
game.
the best,
You're
you're
not
gonna
gonna
get
play an
squashed.
easy video game. You're not gonna. It's like playing. It's like playing a first player shooter with aimbot. No, you're gonna take the aimbot off because you're trying to find to
Yeah,
see
but the
who's
system
got
that
the
we
best
have now,
aim.
the system that we have now is like you
Dude,
have to
because we're
play the
getting to the
game.
last levels, dude.
No, but I'm just saying
Obviously,
that
the more
the
you
system that
progress
we have
into a
now.
game, the harder the levels are gonna get.
No, no,
They're
no.
not gonna
The
get
problem is
easier.
that if the game was fair, you could be the best at it. There's gonna be people that
The
play
game is not supposed to be
shooters.
fair. That's the whole point. It's the guy who can
Yeah,
beat
no,
the
no, no, no.
cheaters.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is that the game, it's not that it's not fair. Is that some of the buttons on the controller are disabled?
Exactly.
You literally can't use them.
Okay,
So
okay. So who's better? Who's better? The guy who actually won the game with disabled buttons, or the guy who had all the buttons on the that worked? They were all
no,
matched.
because
Obviously, the guy who.
because some people get all the buttons
What do you
in
mean?
this
Some
system.
people get all the buttons.
With this system, some people get all the buttons. And some people don't get any buttons disabled, and
No,
some people don't even have a controller.
everybody gets the same. Everybody
Nah,
gets the same.
bro, por
Bueno,
favor.
I
Yeah,
don't,
everybody
I
gets the
don't,
same. When
I
it
don't
comes
agree
to
with that.
unlocking,
This
look,
system,
no, because everybody's number is different. Not everyone can be Jordan Peterson. Not everyone can be Jesus. That's the whole point. The whole point is that you're trying to find
ultimately,
people that are like Jesus. You
okay,
see what I mean?
ultimately, this system ultimately and technology, what technology is leading us, is leading humans, is to transhumanism, which is basically is going to be the end of humans as we know them. And